Hi guys, I am back with another Dollarama haul, and I wanted to jump on here and show you what I was able to pick up most recently, just because a lot of these items are last minute gifts or stocking stuffers and I need to get them wrapped and under the tree, and then some of the items are just things that I need to start using, but I wanted to be able to share them with you first. So I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing I picked up is this milk pitcher by Plastico, and it was only $1.25. And I actually got this for my mom. They asked me to pick one up for them. They've been using glass bottles for the last, I don't know how many years, probably since I was born. And they're finally tired of having to clean it ever so often. So they decided that they wanted to switch to the plastic pitcher, which is what I use, where you just put the bladder in and cut it open. So I did pick this up for them, and I did want to share it with you guys simply because a lot of the times you don't think that you could find items like this at Dollarama, or you pick it up elsewhere, and you could actually save quite a bit of money if you were to get it from Dollarama. Something like this, it's going to be made out of the same material as you would find it elsewhere, but you're going to save on a lot of the cost. Even if it's only like $3 or $4 somewhere else, this is still saving a couple bucks, and it definitely does add up. Like, you could use that for anything else. So it's always good to save money where you can. Kind of funny though, now that my mom has switched to the plastic, I'm actually switching to glass. So this is designed to look like a traditional milk bottle. Of course, they didn't have the decals on them, but the shape and that is designed to look like the old-fashioned days. It does have the cute little cow on there, and it does say moo, and I just thought it was super sweet. It comes with this really fantastic seal on it, which I thought would be perfect. We actually don't go through milk that often in our house, so I wanted this to see if it would keep the milk a little bit fresher for us. It does hold 1 liter, so that's going to be a little bit less than what the bladders carry, but I figured you could just put the extra in a cup and have a drink. But I'll be interested to see how much it actually fits. It does say it's dishwasher safe as long as it's in the top rack, which is awesome. And it was $2.50, but I thought for a quality piece of glassware like that, that was still a good deal. Then I did pick up another item for my parents, which is this Splatter Screen by Rama Designs. It was $2.50, and again, this is one of those items that you'll be able to find other places, but the materials that they're using for this are going to be pretty standard across the board. So why wouldn't you pick it up at Dollarama and save yourself a couple bucks? This is going to fit like your standard frying pan. I know you can get larger ones which aren't available at Dollarama, but for most everyday use, this is going to work perfectly fine. And no different than anywhere else, over time, if you don't let this air dry properly, it will rust, but you just got to keep taking care of it, no different than you would if you had paid more money for it. Just because you're getting it for cheaper doesn't mean that you're losing any of the quality, as long as you're treating the items no differently than you would if you paid more money for them. Or if you're okay with replacing it more often because you spent less on it, you can do that too. That's why the Dollarama is so awesome. Another non-exciting item that I picked up is this pop-up foil sheets by Betty Crocker. You get 25 sheets in here for $1.50. I wanted to try these because I struggle with aluminum foil. I either end up cutting myself or not ripping the foil properly, and it's just a royal pain in the butt. So I thought that this would be interesting to try. So it's 14 inches by 10¼ inches, which is pretty well your standard baking sheet as far as I know. So I'm excited to try these and see if they work out well. I don't use aluminum foil that often, so I don't feel that it's that expensive of a purchase or like a luxury item or anything like that. I just think it's going to make things a little bit easier and a little bit more convenient for me. And then I also picked up a package of the basket coffee filters. You get 100 in here, and it was $2. I know they do have them for cheaper at Dollarama, but in different brands. But Melita is a well-known brand, and these are actually for my mom to use at her place, and she knows the Melita brand, so I wanted to get her something that she was used to. This is still cheaper than you're going to find it elsewhere, but there are even cheaper alternatives at Dollarama if you're looking for coffee filters. Then I also picked up this Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix. This is a fabulous deal because this is a big package. It says that it can make up to 36 regular size cookies, which is amazing. And this was only $2. So I'm excited to do these with my kids over Christmas break. Sugar cookies are great for using with cookie cutters, so I thought that they could make them into lots of different fun holiday shapes. And then, of course, I did pick up one of the Create It's white icings that they can use to decorate it as well. These are really cool because they come in like an icing pouch that has a decorative tip on it, so you don't have to worry about transferring it into your own piping bag or having any of that equipment. It's already there on the pouch. So I thought that they could use this to decorate it, and then I would also pick up some sprinkles as well just to make it a little bit more fun. The icing itself was only $1.50 though. You only get 100 grams in here, so it's not a lot, but then they don't need that much icing per cookie either. All right, I did pick up 2 food items. The one thing that I typically always pick up from Dollarama is the Excel gum. It's 82 cents there, and I only will chew the spearmint. It's the only flavor that I enjoy, so I typically pick it up from there and get one for my car and one for my purse just so I have it around. I do love the smell of it too. I find that if I keep it in my glove box or my center console, it does make my car smell nice too, so it's kind of like an air freshener and nice minty gum at the same time. And then the only other food item I picked up this time around are these fruity gummies, and they're the sour gummy suckers. You get 125 grams in here for just $1. These ones say that they're made with real fruit juice, which is always nice to see when it comes to candy items. And these are good all the way until April 24th of 2021, so lots of time to enjoy them. Someone in my life really cares for these, so I thought I would pick it up for him and put in his stocking for Christmas. Then I picked up a fair amount of stationery items this time around. Some are for gifts and some are just for me. I think we'll start with the gift items first. So I did pick up these 2 little Connect the Dots and Mazes books. So I got Emoji and DC Super Friends. They are $1.50 a piece, but I thought it was a really good deal because they do provide you with the marker. And then inside there's a mix of mazes, connect the dots, and then also they do seem to have some coloring pages thrown in as well. But I just thought it was a really good value, and my kids absolutely love mazes and connect the dots. So I'm sure they are going to have a lot of fun. See, in this one they do have just a coloring page thrown in as well, but the majority of it is connect the dots and mazes. And you could get them in all sorts of popular choices. So there was like Nell of the Night and Doc McStuffins and like Despicable Me, like the Minions and stuff. You could pretty much find it in anything that your kids would be interested in. So I thought that was really neat as well. Then I also picked up this Imagine Inc, which is the Magic Ink pictures, and this is the Paw Patrol one. This is $3.50, so it's typically a little bit more than I normally pay for the stationery items that I pick up. I try to go for the ones that are on the cheaper end, but I thought this would be perfect for my nephew. He's not a really good color yet. He's still young, so this is really nice because it doesn't matter where you color on the page. It only shows up on like the color only comes out where it's supposed to, so you just use that special marker and then the coloring will come through on the page, which I thought was really neat. And I mean, for $3.50 it's still not a bad deal. If you were to find this elsewhere, it's going to be a lot more money. And again, this was available in a lot of patterns as well, but he is obsessed with Paw Patrol, and a lot of the gifts that I've gotten him for Christmas this year are Paw Patrol themed, so I wanted to stick with that. And then I also picked up this large print Sudoku book for my dad. He loves the Sudoku puzzles, and you get 100 puzzles in here for $2.50, and I really do love the size of them. He is older, so I mean, as you get older, your sight goes, and I thought this would just make it a little bit more comfortable when he's doing the puzzles. I even like the size of them in comparison to like the little tiny books that they put out. This is regularly $7.95, so to get it for $2.50 is such a great deal. And this is nice because it starts with easy puzzles and then works its way from medium up to expert as you go throughout the book. So I thought he'd have a lot of fun doing that. And then for my mom, I also picked up a package of the dual tip highlighters by Studio. You get 6 in here for only $2. She does word searches a lot, but she normally only uses like a pencil or a pen. So I thought the highlighters would be a little bit more fun. Then you get all these bright fun colors as well. And just it would make it easier so when you're doing the word searches that like the pen and pencil aren't pushing through and putting an imprint on the other side. I mean, that's what highlighters were designed to do. So I thought I would pick these up for her. And then I also picked up another package of the Paper Mate handwriting. These are the marker pens. So in my last haul, I finally found the pencils, but in a haul prior to that, I did pick up the marker pens that were similar to this, but I believe you only got 5 or 6 in a package, and it was $2. So in this one, they've actually put out 12, and it was $3. And these are really, really great. They've got a nice fine tip, which makes like tracing letters and practicing printing really good. And then they've got a triangular shape for their barrel that makes it really good to hold on to. Now, all of these are in black ink. They're just colored in the barrels, but my kids like to have different colors so that they identify which one are theirs. So they are really pretty, and they've got designs on the barrel as well. But such a great deal. Like, Paper Mate is an amazing brand, and if you were to find this at Walmart or Staples, you would definitely be paying a lot more than $3 for it. Then I also picked up these new phone app sticky notes. They're by Kickerland, which is a brand I've never seen at Dollarama before. And you get 50 sheets on each little pad, but they're designed to look like the apps that you would find on an iPhone, which is what I have. So this is what they look like. The first one I picked up is like the messenger icon, which I thought was great for leaving notes for anyone in your life. If you're headed out for groceries or you need to leave them a reminder or something, that the text message one was really cute to do that on. Then I also picked up the clock one, which I thought was fantastic if you need to recall a specific appointment time or if you want to write down the time at which someone called. And then you could just jot a little note down on the side or on the back as to what it was in regards to. And then the last one I picked up was the today one, which is pretty much just where you can put like a little to-do list of things that you need to remember. These were each $1.25, but for 50 sheets, it's still a pretty good deal. And there were lots of other options as well. Like you could get the calendar, you could get just like the little lined notepad style, pretty much any app that you could find that comes standard on an iPhone. They had a sticky note pack to go with it, which I thought was a lot of fun. And then I also picked up a package of washi tape. So this is actually by the Happy Planner, which is a brand name when it comes to stationery items. This you can find at Walmart, you can find it at Michael's, and I'd never seen it at Dollarama before. So you get 3 15mm rolls, 3 10mm rolls, and 1 6mm roll in here. And those are like the widths. That's not how much you get on the roll. And you get all of these for $2.50. And the patterns are really fun. There were 3 different like actual design choices to choose from, but this is the one I picked up. It does say that in total you get 6.56 yards on each of them. So that's pretty good. Like that's a good amount of washi, especially to get all those in there for only $2.50. So if you're a planner or if you use washi as like tape for gift giving, definitely go and check those out. Then I did just pick up some basic tape as well. These are the invisible tapes by Studio. You get 20 meters on each roll for only $1. I thought it would be good just to pick up some extra tape to have in case I run out while wrapping gifts. I like how this tape goes on and how it cuts. It's really nice and a good quality for Dollarama. And then I think the last stationery item I picked up was this large Crayola coloring pack, and it's the Unique Creatures, which is a series that they've put out just recently. I did haul like a mini flip book coloring sheet one in my last haul. So this is a 30 coloring pages, 5 washable markers, and 2 sticker sheets. And I just love the little creatures. Like they've turned almost anything you could think of into a unicorn, and it's just a lot of fun. The stickers are really vibrant, and so are the marker choices that they've given you. So I actually got this for me to use over the Christmas break while my kids are doing holiday arts and crafts and working through their coloring books and things like that, that I would have something fun to do with them. Of course, I will share my pages and stickers if they are interested in this as well, but I actually really love the design myself. And for $4 for a licensed Crayola product that has that many posters and the markers, that is such an amazing deal, because sometimes you'll pay close to $4 for just like 6 markers. So this is definitely a fantastic way to build your marker collection and get some posters and stickers thrown in as well. Then I did pick up a crafting item. So this is Make Your Own Paracord Bracelets by Crafts, and you get 2 bracelet making kits in here. So you get the paracord and then you get the clips as well. And for those of you who don't know, that's what a paracord bracelet is. And I did get it in the black and dark gray. And it was only $1.50. I actually got this for my eldest. He likes doing crafts, but he does like to do ones that are more, you know, designed for boys rather than the traditional like girl colors and stuff like that. So I did get this for him. I thought he'd have a lot of fun putting these together. And then if he's interested in making more, we could always pick up the paracord just on its own. But I like that this came with like the little instructions and everything with it. And for only $1.50 to make 2 bracelets, I thought was a fantastic deal. Then I also picked up this picture hanging kit by Duramax. It doesn't say how many pieces you get in here, but it was only $1.50, and you get quite a bit just by looking at it. I've been working on my gallery wall, as I've mentioned in previous hauls, and I needed some more hooks to hang up some picture frames I recently purchased. So I was happy to find this. I do typically get the picture hanging kits from the Dollar Tree, but the last couple times I've been in, they've actually been out of it. So I was happy to find it at Dollarama. Then I also picked up 2 beauty items, I guess. These are by Scunchie, and they're the mini jaw clips. You get 4 pieces on this for $1.25, but I just thought the colors and patterns were a lot of fun for my daughter. The blue one there is glittered, and then she's definitely going to like the rainbow striped. My youngest one will probably steal the purple because she's obsessed with anything purple, but I thought this was a lot of fun for them to use in their hair. And then I also picked up these lens cleaning wipes by Eye Care. You get 20 pre-moistened wipes in here for $1.25, and they're not just for glasses. You can use them for any glass item. I thought this would be convenient to either keep in the car or in my purse, just so that I don't need to lug like an actual bottle of cleaner and a cloth around with me. This is just super duper convenient, and 20 for $1.25 I thought was a pretty good deal because you're not going to use it like every day, but just to have that convenience and have it handy, I thought was fantastic. And then I did pick up this little Christmas tree USB cable protector. This is by Christmas or Noel, which is Dollarama's like holiday brand. It was $1.25, but I just thought it was so cute and festive, and you can still use it even when it's not Christmas time. I did haul the animal ones from Dollar Tree a while back, but I thought this was really, really cute just for the holiday season, and I absolutely love the color green too, so it was fitting for that. If you haven't seen these before, you slide them over your charging cable and it keeps the cable straight, so you don't have to worry about it bending and fraying. Then I was excited to find these little sequin storage boxes by Maurice. I know that they have put these out in the larger size, but I find that a lot of the times the sequins don't stay on it that long. So I was excited to find them in the smaller version because I thought if you lose a couple sequins on here, it won't be as noticeable as when it's like the big one and you're using it in like your storage shelves. I thought these would be cute to use on like a bookshelf that doesn't necessarily have a lot of room, like enough room for the large cubes. And this is gold to silver sequins. And then I also picked it up in the blue to silver sequins. And I thought for $1.50, that was a really great deal. My kids have a lot of like small things like Shopkins and Hatchimals and things like that. And they'll probably end up getting more with all the blind bags that I've picked up for them for Christmas. So I thought that these little tote bins would be perfect for holding things like that. Then speaking of blind bags, I did pick up 4 more of the Hot Wheel mystery models. I gave my kids these in their Advent mailboxes and they absolutely loved them. This is a different series, however. So the series I picked up before was like space themed cars, whereas these ones are race cars. You do get 1 car per package, and then you also get a sticker that you can put on the sheet inside so you can keep track of which ones you've gotten. These are each $1.50 a piece, but it's the same as they charge for the ones that you can see that are like visible in their packaging. But my kids actually were more excited about these ones than they are about the ones that you can see. So I thought I would pick up another one of these to throw in each of their stockings. So I did get 4 of those. And then last item for their stockings that I'm probably going to pick up for this year are socks. So I've been raving about the Comfy Toes brand in prior hauls that I've been picking up for me. They've been putting out the funky crew socks. So those are the ones that I showed you that had like the watermelons and the pineapples and the popcorn and all those fun little patterns. They finally put them out for kids. So these are in sizes 10.5 to 4. So they do work for 3 of my 4 kiddos. My littlest is only in a size 6 in the toddlers, so they won't work for her, but I did grab them for my older 3. And just like for the adults, they are $1.25 a pair, but they are much better quality, and the patterns are so much cuter and more well done than the ones that you can get at Dollar Tree, so I was super excited that they put these out. So for my daughter, I did get the catacorns, or the cat with the unicorn horn, and then just regular unicorns as well. For my younger son, I got him the sport balls because he's my only sports inclined child so far anyways. And then I did get him dinosaurs. And then for my eldest, I got these really cool shark ones and paper airplanes, which I thought was really cute. They had so many different designs to choose from. I just had to limit myself and only get them each 2 pairs for now. I want to make sure that they find them just as comfortable as I do before I pick up more of them. And then I did get 2 more gift bags. So this one was really cute, and I picked it up for my nephew who I got all the Paw Patrol items for. So this is technically a little tote bag, but it's in the shape of a stocking, which I thought was adorable. And it's Paw Patrol, so it was perfect. It's got Marshall, Chase, and Rubble on there. And it was only $1.25, and it is a licensed Nickelodeon product. So that's always great to find licensed items at the dollar stores. Dollarama typically does carry a lot more of the licensed products in comparison to Dollar Tree, but they're normally more expensive. So to be able to find it for $1.25, which is the standard price at Dollar Tree, is always fantastic. Excuse me, guys, still battling that same cold. And then the last item I picked up was this gift bag, and I absolutely love the emerald green color here. And it says, "Caution, elf watching and reporting." So we do have an elf on the shelf in our house. So I thought this bag was perfect to give to one of my kiddos. I did pick up one of these in a previous haul that was the same craft paper style and had a gorgeous red across the top that I think said something about don't open till Christmas Day. And I just love the quality of these. Like, it's really well done, it's really thick, and the foil that they've used on it just looks really, really pretty. And for $1.25, such a great deal for gift bags. If you're still looking for gift bags or holiday wrap, my stores, whether it be Dollarama's or Dollar Tree, still have a lot of stuff out, so don't feel like you have to spend more at like Walmart or Shoppers or anything like that. Go check out your dollar stores and pick up all your gift wrapping supplies and gift bags and gift boxes and stuff like that there, because you will find such amazing patterns for such amazing deals. Alright, so that is the end of my haul, guys. If I don't make it back again before Christmas, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a very happy holidays. And I will definitely be back after Christmas, probably before the new year, to share another haul with you, hopefully. I know that the stores are pretty quick with, as soon as Christmas being over, they're throwing out like Valentine's Day and stuff like that, so I'm excited to see the new items that they'll be putting out. But again, like I said, I hope you have a wonderful holiday and spend time with your family, because really that's the most important thing. It's not about the gifts, it's about the love and spending time with people you care about. So again, I hope you have a great weekend, and thanks so much for watching. Bye now.